Have you ever felt that subtle emptiness, even when everything in your life seems perfect? Perhaps you have achieved your goals, have loving relationships, and yet there is a quiet voice within, asking, is this all there is? Am I truly whole? This longing is not unusual, for the deepest union you seek, the sacred union, does not begin with another person. It begins inside you. We often look outward for fulfillment. We search for the perfect partner, believing that love, validation, or completion will come from outside. And yet, no matter how devoted your twin flame is, no matter how perfect the relationship looks on the surface, if you are fragmented within, you will always feel incomplete. The truth is profound yet simple. Union starts within, and the outer world aligns naturally. The divine masculine and divine feminine within you. Every human being carries both divine masculine and divine feminine energies. These are not defined by gender. A man can embrace his divine feminine, and a woman can embody her divine masculine. These energies are complementary forces, like the yin and yang, essential for wholeness. Divine masculine is the energy of action, focus, protection, and clarity. It is forward-moving, goal-oriented, and decisive. When balanced, it provides structure, confidence, and the courage to create boundaries in life. Divine feminine, on the other hand, is the energy of intuition, receptivity, creativity, and nurturing. When balanced, it allows you to feel deeply, connect with your inner guidance, and experience life with emotional richness and flow. Both energies are essential. Imagine a river. The divine masculine is the riverbanks, giving shape and direction. The divine feminine is the water, alive, flexible, and flowing. If either is out of balance, if the banks are too rigid or the water too scattered, the river cannot reach the sea freely. Similarly, if either energy is suppressed or overactive within you, your inner harmony suffers. Recognizing imbalance. Before you can integrate these energies, you must first notice where the imbalance lies. When your divine masculine is overactive, you may feel overly controlling, rigid, or disconnected from your emotions. Life may seem like a checklist of tasks, and relationships may feel transactional rather than heart-centered. When your divine feminine is overactive, you may feel overly emotional, dependent on validation, or hesitant to take action. Your creativity may flourish, but decision-making can feel paralyzed, leaving you lost in cycles of doubt or people-pleasing. Ask yourself, which energy feels dormant in my life? Which one do I overcompensate for? Awareness is the first step toward true union. Why inner union matters. Many spiritual seekers encounter the concept of twin flames and idealized partnerships. While these relationships can act as catalysts for growth, they are reflections, mirrors of your own inner state. When you are fragmented, you may attract conflict, dependency, or misalignment in relationships. When you are whole, you naturally attract connection that resonates with your completeness, not your lack. Consider this. A person who has cultivated balance and self-love does not cling to a partner out of fear of loss. Instead, they offer love freely and authentically. The outer relationship becomes an extension of inner wholeness, rather than a desperate attempt to fill an emptiness. Practical steps to integrate your energies. Integration of the divine masculine and divine feminine within is both subtle and profound. Here are steps to begin your journey. Awareness and reflection. Start by observing your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Journal about situations where you feel out of balance. For example, do you tend to overplan and control outcomes, masculine dominance? Or do you find yourself avoiding confrontation and overly accommodating others, feminine dominance? Naming these patterns is a powerful first step. Healing through presence. Spend time in stillness and introspection. Meditation allows you to feel and acknowledge your emotions without judgment. Breathwork, for instance, can help you activate the feminine within, while intentional visualization or goal setting can strengthen the masculine. Notice how each energy feels in your body and honor its role in your life. Practice both energies. Balance is a daily practice. Embrace your masculine by setting boundaries, taking decisive action, and engaging with structure. Embrace your feminine by surrendering control, expressing vulnerability, and engaging in creative or nurturing activities. Over time, these practices allow the energies To coexist in harmony. Shadow work. Inner union requires courage, confronting the parts of yourself that you have neglected, rejected, or suppressed. Perhaps the feminine within you fears being vulnerable, or the masculine within you fears failure. Recognizing and integrating these shadow aspects dissolves inner conflict and strengthens wholeness. The mirror effect of relationships. Once you cultivate inner union, the world outside transforms in remarkable ways. Relationships no longer feel like lifeboats for survival. They become mirrors reflecting your balanced state. Your twin flame, romantic partner, or even friendships act as a canvas, showing back to you the harmony you have nurtured within. Ask yourself, am I seeking someone to complete me, or am I sharing my wholeness? The difference is subtle but transformative. Everyday examples. Imagine waking up and approaching your day fully aligned. At work, you make confident decisions, masculine, while remaining compassionate and open to collaboration, feminine. In your relationships, you express your needs clearly, masculine, while remaining receptive and empathetic, feminine. In solitude, you embrace both self-discipline, masculine, and self-compassion, feminine. This is not a distant ideal. It is a practice that grows stronger with awareness and consistency. Reflection and invitation. As you read these words, take a moment to feel inward. Close your eyes and ask yourself, what would it feel like if I were whole right now? If my masculine and feminine energies were fully integrated? Allow the answer to arise free of judgment. This is the first whisper of your sacred union within. Remember, the journey is not about perfection. It is about presence, acknowledgement, and intentional integration. Every small step toward balance strengthens your inner core and aligns your outer world naturally. The path to wholeness is not found in another person. It is cultivated within your own heart, mind, and spirit. When you harmonize your divine masculine and divine feminine energies, you step into a state of profound wholeness, radiating peace, creativity, and love. Your relationships, your purpose, and your life itself become reflections of this inner harmony. Union starts within, and the outer world aligns naturally. So today, take a moment to honor yourself, to recognize both the masculine and feminine within, and to begin your journey of sacred union. Your inner harmony is not a luxury. It is the foundation for every connection, every choice, and every manifestation in your life. We explored the profound truth that sacred union begins within, and that our relationships, romantic or otherwise, are mirrors of the balance we cultivate inside. But how do we actually know if we are balanced? How can we begin to integrate these energies into a harmonious whole? These questions are at the heart of your journey toward inner wholeness. Understanding imbalance, signs your energies are out of sync. Before you can integrate the divine masculine and divine feminine, you must first recognize when one is overshadowing the other. Awareness is the doorway to transformation. Signs of an overactive divine masculine. When the masculine energy dominates, you may notice patterns such as overcontrol, a constant need to control circumstances, outcomes, or even the people around you. Hyperproductivity. You may measure your worth by achievement, productivity, or success, often neglecting emotional needs. Emotional suppression. Difficulty expressing vulnerability, sadness, or fear. Rigidity in thinking. A tendency to approach life in a linear, logical way, dismissing intuition or creative inspiration. Relationship disconnection. Struggling to emotionally connect with partners or loved ones, prioritizing goals over connection. Imagine John, a successful entrepreneur. Outwardly, he seems confident and in control. Yet inside he often feels a nagging emptiness. He rarely cries or expresses emotions, believing that vulnerability is weakness. His relationships feel transactional, not soulful. John's divine masculine is strong, but his divine feminine is neglected, leaving him incomplete. Signs of an overactive divine feminine. When the feminine energy is dominant, patterns may include overdependence, relying on others for validation, approval, or emotional stability. Fear of taking action, difficulty making decisions or asserting boundaries. Emotional overwhelm, feeling overly reactive, anxious, or scattered. People-pleasing tendencies, sacrificing personal needs to avoid conflict or gain acceptance. Difficulty manifesting goals. Dreams and ideas may emerge easily, but follow-through is inconsistent due to indecision or self-doubt. Consider Emily, a gifted artist who pours her heart into every project. While her creativity flourishes, she constantly worries about whether others appreciate her work. She avoids confrontation and often overcommits herself to please others. Her divine feminine flows freely, but her divine masculine is underdeveloped, leaving her life directionless and fragmented. Reflection. Self-inquiry questions. Ask yourself these questions to assess your balance. Which energy feels more dominant in my daily life, action and structure, or intuition and receptivity? Are there moments when I feel emotionally numb or disconnected? Do I struggle with indecision or assertiveness? When conflicts arise, do I tend to overreact emotionally or suppress my feelings entirely? Which energy do I envy in others, the confidence of someone decisive, or the emotional depth of someone fully expressive? Awareness of these patterns is the first step toward conscious integration. The path to integration. Once imbalance is recognized, the next step is to cultivate both energies intentionally. Integration is not about eliminating one energy or overcompensating. It is about harmony, fluidity, and conscious alignment. Step 1. Embrace awareness. Awareness involves acknowledging your current state without judgment. This means observing your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors as neutral data points. Practical exercise. Daily energy check-in. Each morning or evening, take 5 minutes to journal. Today, when did my masculine energy feel dominant? Today, when did my feminine energy feel suppressed or thriving? Rate each energy from 1 to 10 based on how strong or balanced it felt. Over time, this helps you detect patterns and triggers. Step 2. Activate the underdeveloped energy. After noticing imbalance, gently nurture the energy that is dormant. For masculine activation, set clear goals and intentions for the day. Practice boundary setting in relationships and work. Engage in decisive action even if uncomfortable. Use affirmations like, I am grounded, decisive, and capable of taking action with clarity. For feminine activation, allow yourself to feel emotions without judgment. Practice creativity, flow, or playfulness. Meditate or spend time in nature to cultivate receptivity. Use affirmations like, I am open, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. Step 3. Daily practices for integration. 1. Breathwork for balance. Exercise. Inhale for a count of 4, imagining activating your divine feminine. Hold for 4, imagining stillness and receptivity. Exhale for 4, imagining grounding and masculine stability. Pause for 4. Repeat for 5 to 10 minutes. Purpose. Synchronizes emotional depth with focused action, harmonizing energies. 2. Shadow work. Identify suppressed aspects of both energies. Ask yourself, which part of my masculine have I rejected? Which part of my feminine do I fear expressing? Write down insights, then consciously invite these parts to exist within you. 3. Mindful movement. Yoga, Tai Chi, or simple stretching can embody both energies. Masculine, strong, stable stances. Feminine, fluid, graceful flow. Movement bridges body and mind, allowing energy integration beyond the intellect. 4. Visualization of wholeness. Close your eyes and visualize a warm light at your core, pulsing with both divine masculine, structured, golden, and divine feminine, fluid, silver. See them intertwining, creating a balanced glow that radiates outward. Repeat daily for 5 to 10 minutes. Step 4. Testing integration in relationships. Inner union reflects outward. Once you've practiced awareness, activation, and daily integration, observe how this impacts your interactions. Are conflicts handled with clarity and empathy? Are you expressing needs without fear or aggression? Are you nurturing without losing yourself? Your relationships will naturally mirror your inner balance. The outer world becomes a canvas, reflecting your sacred union within. The twin flame connection. Many seekers ask, will this help me attract my twin flame? The answer is yes, but not in the way you might expect. A twin flame is not a source of completion. It is a mirror reflecting your inner wholeness. When your energies are balanced, you are no longer chasing connection or validation. Your twin flame or any significant relationship appears as a natural resonance of the harmony you have cultivated within. The relationship becomes less about filling gaps and more about celebrating wholeness together. Everyday examples of integration. Work. Scenario. You negotiate a project, masculine, while listening empathetically to colleagues' perspectives, feminine. Decisions are clear, but collaboration is honored. Personal life. You express love clearly, masculine, while allowing emotional intimacy to flow naturally, feminine. You do not cling or withdraw. You simply share authentically. Solitude. You honor your ambitions, masculine, while journaling your feelings and dreams, feminine, integrating reflection and action seamlessly. These everyday moments reinforce the sacred union within. Reflection exercise. Take 10 to 15 minutes to journal and reflect. Which energy do I feel most comfortable expressing? Which energy do I need to nurture more? What fears arise when I try to express my dormant energy? How would my life change if both energies were fully balanced? This exercise anchors your awareness and begins the process of embodying wholeness. The journey of integration is a continuous, evolving practice. It is not a race or a goal to be achieved in a day. Each moment of awareness, each act of nurturing, and each conscious choice to honor both energies strengthens your inner union. By recognizing imbalance, activating dormant energies, and practicing integration daily, you step into your sacred union within. You begin to radiate confidence, creativity, compassion, and clarity, the harmonious blend of masculine and feminine within. And remember, your inner work is never wasted. Every step toward integration aligns your outer world, naturally attracting relationships, experiences, and opportunities that reflect the wholeness you cultivate. Union starts within, and the outer world aligns naturally. In the previous chapters, we explored the concept of sacred union within, recognizing imbalances in the divine masculine and divine feminine, and learning the first steps toward integration. Awareness and initial activation are powerful, but true transformation requires daily practice. The sacred union is not a one-time achievement. It is a living, evolving process that deepens with consistent attention and conscious action. Why daily practices matter. The energies within us are dynamic. Life constantly presents challenges, stressors, and situations that can tip the balance toward either the masculine or feminine. Daily practices help you reconnect, recalibrate, and reinforce inner harmony. Think of them as spiritual exercise. Just as your body strengthens with repeated physical practice, your inner energies harmonize with intentional daily work. Consider this. Without regular maintenance, even the most balanced person can feel out of sync after a stressful week, a heated conflict, or a period of uncertainty. By integrating simple, practical exercises, you create a resilient foundation of inner wholeness, which radiates outward into all areas of life. Morning alignment ritual. Starting the day with awareness of both energies sets the tone for balance throughout your life. A morning alignment ritual takes only 10 to 15 minutes, but can be profoundly transformative. Step 1. Center yourself 2 minutes. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take 5 to 10 deep, slow breaths. On each inhale, visualize drawing in divine feminine energy. Soft, flowing, nurturing light entering your heart. On each exhale, visualize releasing divine masculine energy. Strong, golden light stabilizing and grounding you. Repeat this cycle 5 times, sensing the flow of both energies in harmony. Step 2. Set intention 3 minutes. Ask yourself, which energy do I want to strengthen today? How can I express both masculine and feminine in my actions? Write down a simple intention. Today I will act with clarity and strength while staying open and compassionate. Setting intention primes your mind and energy to remain aligned throughout the day. Step 3. Embodied movement 5 to 10 minutes. Combine masculine stability and feminine flow through movement. Examples: yoga sequences alternating grounded poses, warrior mountain pose, with fluid transitions, sun salutations, flowing arm movements. This exercise integrates your body with your inner energies, making the balance tangible and felt. Midday check-in awareness and action. even if your morning ritual starts. Well, the challenges of daily life can pull you off center. A midday energy check-in helps you maintain alignment. Technique: 5-minute mindful pause. Pause wherever you are, at your desk, in your car, or walking outside. Close your eyes briefly. Take 3 deep breaths, noticing tension, emotions, and thoughts. Ask yourself, which energy am I overusing right now? Which energy do I need to invite into this moment? Make a small adjustment. If you are overly logical, pause to feel. If you are overly emotional, pause to act decisively. This brief pause cultivates continuous self-awareness, preventing imbalance from accumulating throughout the day. Evening reflection and integration. At the end of the day, reflection consolidates the lessons and experiences of your energy practice. Step 1: Journaling for integration. Record moments where your masculine or feminine energy was dominant. Note situations where you felt unbalanced and how you responded. Example: I was controlling in a meeting, masculine, and later felt disconnected from my emotions, feminine. Tomorrow I will pause to listen first. Step 2: Gratitude and self-compassion. Acknowledge your efforts and successes, no matter how small. Express gratitude to yourself for nurturing both energies. Self-compassion strengthens the feminine within and stabilizes the masculine, reinforcing inner harmony. Step 3: Visualization for tomorrow. Close your eyes and imagine your inner masculine and feminine energies glowing in perfect harmony. Picture these energies influencing your next days actions, relationships, and decisions. This forward-looking visualization sets the subconscious intention for continued balance. Advanced practices for deep integration. Once daily rituals are comfortable, advanced practices deepen the sacred union and cultivate resilience under stress. 1. Energy polarity meditation. Sit quietly and focus on your heart center. Visualize your masculine energy as a golden sun at the top of your body, radiating structure, clarity, and strength. Visualize your feminine energy as a silver moon at your lower abdomen, radiating fluidity, intuition, and receptivity. Allow the energies to flow along your spine, intertwining at your heart, pelvis, and mind. Duration: 10 to 15 minutes daily. Benefits: integrates energies at multiple energetic centers, balancing logic, intuition, and emotional flow simultaneously. 2. Shadow integration practice. Identify a trait in your personality that you have suppressed. Examples: fear of failure, masculine; fear of vulnerability, feminine. Write down how this trait has affected your life. Consciously invite this part of yourself into awareness with compassion, affirming, I accept all parts of myself. I am whole. Shadow integration dissolves inner conflict, creating lasting balance. 3. Creative expression as feminine activation. Engage in art, music, dance, writing, or any activity that allows flow and self-expression. Masculine. Structure your project with a goal or plan. Feminine. Allow spontaneity, intuition, and emotional depth to guide the process. Example: painting with a color plan. Masculine, but letting brushstrokes move freely with feeling, feminine. 4. Purposeful action as masculine activation. Select a meaningful goal that requires discipline and initiative. Feminine energy supports creativity and inspiration. Masculine energy takes practical steps to manifest it. Example: starting a business, initiating a community project, or pursuing a long-term personal goal. The combination ensures action is inspired, not forced. Integration in relationships. Sacred union within becomes evident when engaging with others. By practicing inner alignment, you can communicate effectively, speak clearly while listening empathetically, set boundaries without guilt, express your needs while respecting others, maintain emotional balance, respond rather than react in emotionally charged situations, attract resonance, draw people into your life who reflect your inner harmony. Your relationships transform from dependency and conflict to reflection and co-creation. Real-life example. Consider Maria, a life coach who struggled with both energies. In the past, she would overthink decisions, feminine overactive, and procrastinate taking action. masculine underactive. By integrating daily practices, morning alignment, she visualized both energies and set a clear daily intention. Midday check-in. She noticed when fear paralyzed her and invited decisive action. Evening reflection. She journaled about successes and challenges, reinforcing learning. Within months, Maria reported feeling centered, confident, and connected to her intuition. Her clients noticed her presence as calm, grounded, and empowering, a reflection of her inner sacred union. Reflection and invitation. Take a moment now. Close your eyes and sense the balance of energies within you. Identify which energy is dormant or overactive today. Commit to one practical action, a breathwork exercise, a journaling session, or a mindful pause to realign these energies. Even one small action, repeated consistently, contributes to lasting transformation. The sacred union is not a distant goal. It is a living, evolving practice. Every conscious breath, every balanced action, and every moment of self-awareness strengthens the union within. The path of inner integration is a journey of discipline, awareness, and compassion. By committing to daily practices, morning alignment, midday check-ins, evening reflection, and advanced exercises, you harmonize your divine masculine and feminine energies. This harmony is not abstract. It manifests in your relationships, your creativity, your decisions, and your ability to attract experiences that resonate with your true self. Your life becomes a reflection of your inner wholeness, radiating balance, authenticity, and love. Sacred union begins within, and the outer world aligns naturally. Commit to these practices. Nurture your masculine and feminine daily. Allow them to dance, intertwine, and illuminate your life from the inside out. In doing so, you step into a reality where wholeness is not a dream, but your lived experience. In the journey of inner harmony, understanding and integrating your divine masculine and feminine energies is only the beginning. Life constantly presents challenges, emotional triggers, and interpersonal dynamics that can disturb the balance you have worked so hard to cultivate. Sacred union within is not merely a state achieved in quiet meditation. It is a living practice that must be maintained amidst the complexities of daily life, including stress, conflict, and intimate relationships. The nature of challenges. Challenges are not obstacles. They are mirrors reflecting the parts of you that require attention. When your energy is tested, you can either fall back into imbalance or strengthen the harmony within. Recognizing challenges as opportunities for growth transforms conflict from a source of frustration into a catalyst for sacred union. Consider this scenario. Sarah has been practicing daily integration of her masculine and feminine energies. She feels grounded and balanced most of the time. One day, during a heated disagreement with a close friend, her old pattern surfaces. She becomes overly controlling, masculine dominance, and dismisses her own feelings, feminine suppression. Instead of labeling herself as failing, she pauses and asks, which energy is imbalanced right now, and how can I restore harmony? This moment of conscious reflection turns a potential rupture into a teaching moment. Challenges reveal where balance is fragile and provide a chance to integrate awareness into lived experience. Maintaining inner union during conflict. Conflict is one of the most potent tests of your inner balance. Whether in professional, personal, or romantic settings, unresolved tension often triggers an overuse of one energy and suppression of the other. Here's how to respond consciously. Step 1. Pause and breathe. Before reacting, take a deliberate breath. This simple act activates awareness and allows your energies to recalibrate. Use a 4-4-4-4 breath pattern. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, pause for 4. Visualize your masculine energy grounding you and your feminine energy opening your heart. Step 2. Identify the imbalance. Ask yourself, am I reacting from fear, control, or impatience? Masculine overuse. Am I avoiding, over-empathizing, or overthinking? Feminine overuse. This step brings conscious attention to your energy in real time, creating space for choice instead of reaction. Step 3. Respond from integration. Once aware, respond in a way that honors both energies. Speak clearly and assertively, masculine without aggression. Listen deeply, validating emotions, yours and others. Feminine. Seek compromise and understanding, rather than domination or avoidance. Example. During a disagreement at work, instead of insisting your way is correct, masculine overuse, or avoiding the confrontation, feminine overuse, you calmly express your perspective and invite input. I feel concerned about this approach. Let's explore how we can balance efficiency with team needs. The twin flame dynamic, reflection and projection. Twin flame relationships are often intense because they act as mirrors of your inner world. The energies your twin flame expresses externally often reflect the energies you are cultivating or neglecting internally. This dynamic can be both illuminating and challenging. Key principles in twin flame interactions. Projection as feedback. When your twin flame triggers anger, jealousy, or insecurity, these emotions often reflect imbalances within you, not faults in them. Observing your emotional reactions reveals which energy needs integration. Conscious separation between self and other. Remember, your twin flame is a mirror, not a source of completion. Maintaining inner union ensures you remain grounded, regardless of external fluctuations in the relationship. Union without codependency. When you cultivate balance internally, you are free to engage with your twin flame without clinging, fear, or over-reliance. Relationships become resonance points, not lifelines. Example. David experiences fear of abandonment when his twin flame expresses independence. By recognizing the fear as a reflection of his suppressed feminine need for validation, he consciously nurtures self-reliance and emotional openness. The relationship becomes more harmonious, and conflict diminishes. Practical techniques to maintain sacred union in relationships. 1. Emotional check-ins. Pause multiple times a day to assess emotional states. Ask, am I reacting from fear, control, or suppression? Journal brief observations. Over time, patterns emerge, revealing areas needing reinforcement. 2. Anchoring rituals. Use physical anchors like placing your hand on your heart or a grounding object when triggered. Combine with affirmations. Masculine. I act with clarity, strength, and discernment. Feminine. I feel, receive, and respond with compassion. 3. Shared reflection practices. For twin flames or close partners, set aside moments to share feelings and insights without judgment or criticism. Encourage each person to identify their imbalances and support mutual integration. 4. Movement and energy release. Physical activity is an effective way to release stuck energy during conflict. Examples: mindful walking, yoga, or shadowboxing. Masculine energy is released through structured movement. Feminine energy flows through fluid motion. Advanced energy exercises. 1. Heart-centered union meditation. Sit comfortably, eyes closed. Visualize a radiant light at your heart. See your masculine energy as golden light and feminine energy as silver light. Watch them swirl and merge into a balanced white light. Extend this light outward toward your twin flame or loved ones, sending harmonious energy to your interactions. Duration: 10 to 15 minutes. Benefit: strengthens emotional regulation, empathy, and conscious presence. 2. Mirror reflection exercise. Stand before a mirror and observe yourself. Speak affirmations aloud. I honor both the strength and receptivity within me. I am whole, complete, and balanced. Notice emotions that arise. Accept them without judgment. This practice reinforces self-recognition, crucial for resilient inner union. 3. Journaling and shadow dialogue. Write dialogues between your masculine and feminine energies. Explore conflicts, fears, and desires in this inner conversation. Example: masculine. I fear failure if I slow down. Feminine. I need space to feel and reflect. Seek resolutions where both energies are honored and integrated. Maintaining union under stress. Stress is inevitable, but sacred union provides a stable inner anchor. Key strategies include breath awareness. Intention-filled moments focus on slow, conscious breathing to reconnect both energies. Visualization. Picture energies merging in harmony, even during chaos. Micropauses. Even a brief pause before reacting restores alignment. Self-compassion. Acknowledge mistakes without self-judgment. This nurtures the feminine while guiding the masculine toward constructive action. Real-life integration example. Consider Alex, a professional navigating a high-pressure job and an intense twin flame relationship. Previously, he would react with impatience, masculine dominance, and withdrawal, feminine suppression, during stress. By practicing daily meditations, journaling dialogues, and mindful pauses, Alex gradually developed the capacity to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, communicate needs while remaining open and receptive, maintain harmony in his twin flame relationship, even amidst external stressors. Alex's life illustrates that sacred union is not passive. It is active, conscious, and resilient. Reflection exercise. Identify one recent moment of conflict or stress. Ask, which energy was overactive? Which was suppressed? Practice a 5-minute breath or visualization exercise to restore balance. Journal insights. How would a balanced response change the outcome next time? This reflective practice trains your mind and heart to respond from union, not fragmentation. Maintaining sacred union is an ongoing practice. It requires awareness, conscious response, and the courage to integrate shadow energies. The rewards, however, are profound. Your relationships become mirrors of inner balance. Emotional triggers lose their power to destabilize you. You engage with life from a place of wholeness, rather than seeking external completion. Sacred union within is the foundation for every connection, every choice, and every manifestation. It allows you to experience the depth, intensity, and joy of life without losing yourself to external circumstances. Union starts within, and even in the face of conflict, stress, or relational complexity, the outer world aligns naturally with your inner harmony. After integrating, balancing, and maintaining your divine masculine and feminine energies through meditation, journaling, movement, and conscious reflection, you arrive at a crucial stage, embodying wholeness in everyday life. This chapter explores what it truly means to live as a unified being, radiate sacred union, and naturally attract harmonious connections, including your twin flame, without chasing, clinging, or depending on external validation. The essence of living in wholeness. Living in wholeness is the embodiment of balance in action, thought, emotion, and spirit. It is no longer about striving for union because union is already realized within. The inner divine masculine provides clarity, decisiveness, and grounded action, while the inner divine feminine offers intuition, receptivity, and emotional depth. Together, they create a seamless rhythm of inner alignment which radiates outward. Wholeness transforms every aspect of life. Decision-making becomes clear yet compassionate. Communication becomes assertive yet empathetic. Relationships become mirrors of mutual growth, reflection, and resonance. Creativity and manifestation flow effortlessly, supported by both inspiration and structured action. Living in wholeness is not perfection, it is conscious harmony. You may encounter moments of imbalance, but your inner awareness allows quick realignment, preventing fragmentation from dominating your life. Radiating sacred union in daily life. Your inner sacred union influences the outer world more than you might realize. People, opportunities, and experiences naturally gravitate toward your energy. Frequency of balance and alignment. This radiance is not about impressing others. It is about being authentically whole. 1. Emotional presence. Your capacity to feel, observe, and respond without overreaction or suppression creates magnetic energy. Example. During a heated team discussion, instead of reacting defensively, masculine dominance, or withdrawing, feminine suppression, you acknowledge everyone's input and articulate your perspective with clarity. Your presence diffuses tension and fosters collaborative solutions. 2. Intentional action. Every decision, from career moves to daily routines, is guided by a balance of insight, feminine, and structured action, masculine. Example. Planning a project, you allow creative brainstorming to flow freely. Feminine, then structure deadlines and responsibilities with discipline, masculine. The result is a harmonious execution that feels effortless yet intentional. 3. Authentic communication. Speak your truth without aggression and listen without judgment. Use I statements to express personal needs while validating others' experiences. Example: in a romantic relationship, you express desire for intimacy while honoring your partner's pace and emotional state, creating safe and reciprocal emotional exchange. Twin flame connection as a mirror of wholeness. By now it should be clear that a twin flame is not a source of completion, but a mirror reflecting your inner state. When you operate from wholeness, attraction is natural, not forced. You no longer seek your twin flame to fill void. Instead, your energy vibrates at a frequency that naturally resonates with your counterpart. The connection flows effortlessly, without manipulation or neediness. Reflection becomes insight, not conflict. Triggers from your twin flame highlight areas of imbalance within yourself, offering opportunities for growth rather than distress. Union becomes co-creation, not dependency. Both partners, balanced and whole, engage in shared experiences that amplify growth, creativity, and joy, rather than acting from fear, neediness, or control. Example: Sophia, after months of inner integration, meets her twin flame. In the past, she might have felt anxious or insecure in a similar connection. This time, she maintains her boundaries, expresses her feelings openly, and nurtures her own energy. The relationship is intense but harmonious. Both partners feel safe, supported, and inspired by the other's wholeness. Daily practices to embody wholeness. Even at the stage of integration, daily practices sustain your sacred union and radiate balance into the world. 1. Morning alignment with visualization. Begin with a 10-minute meditation. Visualize your divine, masculine golden light and divine feminine silver light, merging into a radiant white light at your heart. Extend this energy outward, imagining it influencing your relationships, work, and personal endeavors positively. 2. Intentional journaling. Focus on reflection and vision. Reflect on moments of balance and imbalance. Identify lessons learned from triggers or conflicts. Write down intentions for the day, week, and month, integrating both energies. 3. Energy flow practice. Engage in movement or breath exercises that harmonize both energies. Flowing yoga sequences. Feminine, combined with grounded, powerful stances. Masculine. Tai Chi or Qigong for energetic circulation. Breathwork like 4-4-4-4 or alternate nostril breathing to balance hemispheres and energies. 4. Conscious communication exercise. During interactions, silently check: am I expressing my masculine clearly and assertively? Am I honoring the feminine by listening deeply? Adjust tone, body language, and words accordingly. This develops presence and influence without force. Handling relational triggers consciously. Even when living in wholeness, relationships, particularly with a twin flame, can trigger deep emotional responses. Here's how to respond consciously. Step 1. Pause and observe. Identify the trigger without judgment. Ask, which energy within me is reacting? Notice bodily sensations, thoughts, and emotions. Step 2. Redirect energy. If masculine is overactive, take a moment to soften, breathe, and engage your feminine energy of receptivity and empathy. If feminine is overactive, ground, clarify intentions, and engage your masculine energy to act decisively and set boundaries. Step 3. Communicate from wholeness. Express needs and feelings without blaming. Use phrases like, I feel emotion when situation. I would appreciate need. This maintains integrity of both energies and strengthens relational harmony. Creative co-creation as sacred union. Living in wholeness enhances your ability to co-create with your environment and relationships. Co-creation requires the masculine's vision and action coupled with the feminine's intuition and flow. Examples of co-creation: starting a joint project with a partner or colleague, balancing inspiration and execution, planning a community event where structure and creative expression are equally valued, engaging in collaborative art, music, or spiritual practice that honors both energies. Co-creation is the living proof of sacred union in the external world. Reflection and integration exercise. Daily self-check. Morning. Set an intention to honor both energies. Midday. Observe actions and responses. Are both energies expressed? Evening. Reflect on what worked and what challenged your balance. Twin flame mirror exercise. Journal a recent interaction with your twin flame. Identify which energy was activated in you and in your partner. Contemplate adjustments or conscious choices to maintain wholeness in future interactions. Gratitude for inner union. End the day by acknowledging your growth and efforts in maintaining balance. Affirm. I am whole. I radiate balance. My inner union attracts harmony and love. Living your wholeness, the ultimate freedom. The ultimate freedom of sacred union is the realization that completion and fulfillment are not dependent on external sources. By embodying wholeness, you engage in relationships freely, without fear or attachment. You manifest your goals and dreams with both intuition and structured action. You experience life fully, deeply, and authentically. Sacred union is not a destination. It is a state of being. You radiate love, clarity, creativity, and balance, influencing not only your life but the world around you. Your twin flame connection, when it appears, is not a necessity to feel whole. It is a reflection of the harmony you have already cultivated within. Together, you co-create a resonance that amplifies both your inner and outer worlds, without compromising your individuality or integrity. Living in wholeness and embodying sacred union is a journey, a practice, and a way of being. By integrating daily rituals, conscious reflection, breathwork, movement, and mindful communication, you maintain your inner balance and radiate harmony. Outward. The divine masculine and feminine are no longer separate forces to chase, suppress, or overcompensate for. They are partners within you, guiding you toward wholeness. Union starts within, and the outer world aligns naturally. By embracing your inner sacred union, you step into a life of freedom, clarity, love, and resonance, ready to experience relationships, including your twin flame connection, from a place of completion and joy. After integrating, maintaining, and radiating your divine masculine and feminine energies, the final stage of your journey is mastery. Mastery does not mean perfection, but a profound embodiment of balance that permeates all areas of life. At this stage, sacred union is not confined to meditation or intentional practices. It becomes your natural way of being. Every thought, action, relationship, and decision reflects your wholeness. In this chapter, we will explore what it means to master the inner union, how to embody it fully in daily life, and practical exercises for reinforcing this state continuously. Understanding mastery. Mastery of sacred union is different from integration. While integration involves awareness and initial balance, mastery is effortless embodiment. You no longer need to consciously check in constantly because your energy naturally oscillates between masculine and feminine. In harmony, you can navigate challenges, relationships, and high-stress environments with grace, presence, and stability. Mastery is marked by consistency under stress, remaining centered even when circumstances are chaotic. Adaptive response, responding to life with wisdom rather than reaction. Radiance and influence, inspiring others through the natural alignment of your energy. Deep fulfillment, experiencing inner completion regardless of external circumstances. Mastery allows you to embody union as a lifestyle, where every interaction and experience reflects your inner wholeness. Mastery in emotional regulation. Emotional mastery is a critical aspect of sacred union. Both the masculine and feminine energies have distinct roles. Masculine energy provides clarity, structure, and the capacity to act decisively. Feminine energy offers receptivity, intuition, and emotional depth. Mastery occurs when these energies respond dynamically to life, rather than dominating or suppressing each other. Practical exercise. Emotional wave integration. Identify a recurring emotional trigger. Observe it fully without judgment. Let the feminine energy feel it, sensing its subtleties. Engage the masculine energy to take constructive action. Ask, what is the next best step while honoring my emotional state? Visualize the emotions flowing through your body, like a river, harmonized by both energies. End with a grounding breath, feeling calm and centered. By practicing this daily, you begin to respond rather than react, creating emotional resilience and harmony. Mastery in relationships. At this stage, your sacred union significantly transforms your interactions, including intimate partnerships, friendships, and professional relationships. 1. Twin flame relationships. When both partners embody inner wholeness, the connection becomes a resonant co-creation rather than a dependency loop. Mastery allows you to engage with empathy without losing personal boundaries. Reflect your inner state rather than trying to control or change your partner. Handle disagreements with calm awareness, using conflict as a mirror for growth. Example: Emma and Lucas, after months of individual integration, experienced a challenging situation in their relationship. Instead of reacting with jealousy or control, they used conscious breathing and shared reflection. By maintaining inner balance, they navigated the conflict without resentment, strengthening their union. 2. Professional and social relationships. Mastery allows you to maintain presence, assertiveness, and receptivity in work environments and social settings. Masculine mastery: clear communication, decisive action, leadership with integrity. Feminine mastery: listening, nurturing collaboration, recognizing nuances. The result is influence without force, respect without dominance, and authentic connection. Mastery in career and purpose. Sacred union mastery directly impacts your career and life purpose. When masculine and feminine energies are harmonized, your masculine provides discipline, structure, and goal orientation. Your feminine fuels intuition, creativity, and adaptability. Exercise purpose alignment grid. List your primary goals and projects. Identify which require predominantly masculine energy: planning, execution, analysis. Identify which require feminine energy: creativity, inspiration, collaboration. Visualize integrating both energies into each goal, allowing them to co-pilot your efforts. Example: a graphic designer and entrepreneur used this method to align her work. She let creative flow guide her designs, feminine, while structuring her business operations meticulously, masculine. Her output was both innovative and sustainable, leading to increased fulfillment and success. Mastery in decision-making. Decision-making in mastery is informed, intuitive, and aligned with inner balance. You no longer struggle between action and indecision because both energies are fully present. Technique: inner union compass. Pose a decision or dilemma. Close your eyes and sense where the masculine guides you toward clarity, action, and structure. Sense where the feminine guides you toward insight, intuition, and flow. Visualize the energies merging, creating a balanced, aligned choice. Take action from this integrated perspective. With regular practice, decision-making becomes effortless and confidence grows, reinforcing self-trust and inner authority. Mastery in creativity and expression. Mastery amplifies creative expression. Harmonized energies allow you to innovate, adapt, and express yourself fully. Feminine opens imaginative, intuitive channels for inspiration. Masculine structures and manifests the creative vision into tangible results. Exercise creative dual flow. Set aside time for a project. Alternate between free-flowing intuitive creation, feminine, and structured implementation, masculine. Reflect on the balance between spontaneity and discipline. Adjust as needed to maintain flow. Outcome: creations are authentic, powerful, and impactful. Mastery and spiritual connection. Mastery deepens your connection to higher self, spirit guides, and divine guidance. With inner union, you can receive intuitive guidance clearly, without distortion from imbalance. Maintain discernment while honoring inner inspiration. Use your energy to uplift others and create harmonious environments. Example: during meditation, Jordan noticed an intuitive insight about a life decision. By staying grounded in both energies, he discerned practical steps, masculine, inspired by spiritual insight. Feminine. The result was aligned action that felt effortless and empowered. Daily practices to reinforce mastery. Even at the stage of mastery, consistent practices maintain and expand your sacred union. Morning activation. Visualize your energies merging and extending outward. Affirm: I am whole. I embody balance. My energy influences my world positively. Midday alignment. Pause. Observe energy flow, and make micro-adjustments if necessary. Engage in conscious breathing or grounding exercises. Evening reflection. Journal about successes, challenges, and areas needing subtle adjustment. Express gratitude for growth and alignment. Shadow integration. Regularly identify suppressed or overactive traits. Reintegrate them with compassion to maintain dynamic balance. Real-life example of mastery. Consider Liam, who achieved mastery of his sacred union. He runs a nonprofit, mentors others, and maintains a deeply connected twin flame relationship. When faced with organizational conflict, he uses insight feminine to sense underlying issues, uses strategy and assertive action masculine to address the situation, communicates clearly and compassionately with all parties. Liam's energy radiates balance, influencing his team and relationships positively. His life demonstrates that mastery is not theoretical, it manifests in action, presence, and influence. Reflection exercise for mastery. Identify an area of life where your sacred union is strong, and one where it is weaker. Apply the inner union compass to create an action plan. For the weaker area, reflect daily on how these adjustments influence your relationships, work, and self-perception. Acknowledge moments of effortless balance. They are markers of mastery. Mastery of sacred union is the culmination of your journey. Integration of divine masculine and feminine. Consistent daily practices that reinforce balance. Embodiment of wholeness across relationships, career, creativity, and spiritual connection. At this stage, sacred union is no longer a goal. It is your lived reality. You navigate life with awareness, grace, and resilience. Your twin flame or meaningful relationships are reflections of your inner harmony, co-creating resonance without dependency. Mastery reminds us that union starts within. When you embody wholeness, every interaction, choice, and creation aligns naturally with your inner truth. Your life becomes a living example of sacred union, inspiring others and anchoring balance in every realm you touch. Mastery of sacred union is not the end of your journey. It is the foundation for a life lived in wholeness, resonance, and conscious co-creation. In this chapter, we explore how to sustain and expand the sacred union into all aspects of your life: relationships, community, career, and spiritual practice. We also examine how this inner harmony deepens your connection with your twin flame and allows you to influence the world positively. One sacred union as a living practice. Even after mastering inner balance, sacred union is dynamic, not static. Life constantly presents new challenges, emotional triggers, and shifts in circumstances. The key is to treat your union as a living practice, continuously integrating, refining, and expanding your energy alignment. Daily check-ins. Morning meditations and evening reflections keep your awareness sharp. Adaptive integration. Adjust to emotional and relational changes with conscious presence rather than reaction. Energetic maintenance. Movement, breathwork, and visualization exercises ensure the continuous flow of both masculine and feminine energies. Example: Anna, a spiritual teacher, practices daily visualization to merge her energies, but she also adapts midday when conflicts arise in her classroom. This adaptability allows her to remain a calm and inspiring presence while guiding students. 2. Deepening the twin flame connection. At this stage, your inner sacred union naturally enhances your twin flame relationship. The connection evolves into mutual resonance rather than dependency, offering both spiritual growth and emotional fulfillment. Key principles for deepening connection. Reflection over reaction. Your twin flame mirrors your inner state. When you remain balanced, conflicts are less reactive and more insightful. Energetic synchronization. Shared meditation, intentional breathwork, or co-creative exercises synchronize energies, amplifying connection. Empowerment through autonomy. Both partners honor each other's individuality while co-creating shared experiences. Example: during a long-distance phase, a twin flame couple uses synchronized daily meditation and journaling. They feel connected and aligned without constant communication, demonstrating that inner union sustains external harmony. 3. Integration into daily life. Mastery of sacred Union allows you to integrate balance into mundane activities, transforming everyday moments into opportunities for presence and growth. Work and career. Approach tasks with creative insight. Feminine and structured execution. Masculine. Decision-making. Use the inner union compass to guide choices, balancing intuition and practical action. Conflict resolution. Employ emotional presence, active listening, and assertive communication to navigate disagreements effectively. Self-care. Honor both energies by combining reflective downtime, feminine, with structured routines. Masculine. Practical exercise. During a busy day, pause every 2 to 3 hours to check alignment. Which energy am I favoring? Is my action balanced and authentic? Adjust accordingly. Over time, this practice becomes automatic, and your inner union radiates naturally in all interactions. 4. Expanding union into community and environment. Sacred union mastery is not limited to personal or relational spheres. It naturally extends into the community, environment, and collective energy. Ways to expand your energy. Service and leadership. Lead initiatives with both assertive clarity and compassionate guidance. Teaching and mentoring. Share practices of balance and wholeness with others. Environmental harmony. Harmonize personal spaces and participate in collective efforts that enhance well-being. Example: David, after mastering inner union, organizes community workshops on emotional balance and mindful communication. His ability to embody sacred union inspires participants to explore their own balance, creating a ripple effect of harmony. 5. The role of shadow work in continued growth. Even in mastery, shadow aspects persist, requiring ongoing awareness and integration. Shadow work ensures that unacknowledged traits do not destabilize your union. Identify triggers. Recognize situations that evoke disproportionate emotional responses. Dialogues with shadow. Engage both masculine and feminine aspects to explore underlying fears or desires. Reintegration. Accept and integrate these traits to maintain dynamic balance. Example: Sarah notices she becomes controlling when stressed. By acknowledging her fear of uncertainty, shadow, she engages her feminine energy of trust and receptivity. She transforms potential conflict into conscious co-creation. 6. Advanced practices for sustaining sacred union. 1. Unify breath and movement. Morning. Flowing movements synchronized with conscious breath to harmonize energies. Evening. Gentle stretching combined with breath visualization, allowing reflection and closure. 2. Heart-centered radiance exercise. Visualize a radiant light merging both energies at your heart. Expand this light outward to all relationships, your community, and your environment. Set an intention. I radiate balance, love, and harmony in all areas of life. 3. Daily gratitude and reflection. Record moments where your inner union positively impacted relationships, work, or personal growth. Affirm both energies. I honor my clarity and receptivity, my strength and intuition, my action and flow. These practices ensure your inner alignment continuously affects your outer world. 7. Living with purpose and flow. Mastery enables you to live in alignment with your highest purpose, integrating your energies into every decision and creation. The masculine energy drives purposeful action. The feminine energy inspires creative insight. Practical example: Maya, an entrepreneur, integrates her energies in business by blending structured project management, masculine, with intuitive branding strategies, feminine. Her company flourishes because every decision reflects alignment and balance, and her leadership inspires her team. 8. Sustaining union during major life transitions. Life transitions, career changes, moves, relationship shifts test your union. Maintaining balance ensures smooth adaptation. Pause and observe. Identify emotional reactions and underlying imbalances. Engage both energies. Use masculine structure to plan and feminine intuition to flow with change. Anchor inner harmony. Meditation, journaling, or movement to stabilize energy before making decisions. Example: Liam relocated for work while maintaining a twin flame relationship. By practicing conscious alignment, He navigated the transition without stress, maintaining harmony within himself and with his partner. 9. Reflection exercise. Daily expansion. List 3 areas in your life where you feel fully aligned. Identify 3 areas requiring more conscious balance. Apply the inner union compass to each area. Visualize your divine masculine and feminine energies expanding outward into these areas, creating resonance. Journal insights and observations. Over time, patterns of growth and integration become apparent. 10. The continuous journey of sacred union. Sacred union is a lifelong journey. Mastery in one area does not mean stagnation. There is always room for refinement, growth, and expansion. When your inner union is consistently embodied, relationships thrive because both partners operate from wholeness. Life flows effortlessly because decisions are balanced and aligned. Community and environment benefit from your radiance. An example: twin flame connection deepens as both partners reflect and amplify inner harmony. Remember, union starts within, and the outer world aligns naturally. By living in wholeness, integrating lessons, and radiating balance, you become a beacon of sacred union, a reflection of divine harmony for yourself and others. This chapter marks not the end, but the next stage of the journey where inner mastery extends outward, influencing the world, deepening connections, and manifesting a life of balance, purpose, and joy. As you continue on your journey of sacred union, the key to sustaining inner balance and radiating wholeness lies in daily rituals and conscious integration. Mastery of divine masculine and feminine energies is not limited to meditation or spiritual exercises. It must be woven seamlessly into your modern life. This chapter provides practical tools, routines, and examples for living sacred union in every moment, from personal care and relationships to work, creativity, and community involvement. 1. Morning alignment ritual. The way you begin your day sets the tone for your energy and alignment. A morning sacred union ritual ensures your divine masculine and feminine energies are harmonized before entering daily life. Steps: breath activation 5 to 10 minutes. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Visualize your divine feminine energy as a soft, silver light and your divine masculine as a strong golden light. Inhale, drawing both lights into your heart. Exhale, merging them into a radiant white light. Repeat, feeling the flow and balance of energies. Intention setting 3 to 5 minutes. Ask, how can I embody balance, creativity, and clarity today? Set 1 to 3 intentions that integrate both energies. Example: I will communicate with compassion and assertiveness in meetings. Or, I will approach challenges with intuition and decisive action. Movement integration. Optional 5 to 10 minutes. Gentle stretches. Yoga or qigong flows that combine grounding, masculine, and fluidity, feminine. Purpose: physically embody the balance and activate energy flow. Practical example: Sophia begins her day with breathwork and visualization. She feels centered before work, balancing her ambitious planning, masculine, with receptivity to creative ideas, feminine. Her energy attracts collaborative colleagues and harmonious interactions throughout the day. 2. Work and productivity practices. Modern life often demands efficiency, deadlines, and multitasking, which can destabilize your inner balance if not approached consciously. Sacred union integration in your professional life ensures clarity, presence, and flow. Techniques: task segmentation, masculine focused, plan, prioritize, and structure your day. Feminine focused, allow creativity, intuition, and flexibility to guide problem solving. Micro-meditations 1 to 3 minutes. Pause between tasks to check energy flow and realign. Am I responding from balance or reacting from tension? Communication with presence. Speak clearly, masculine, and listen actively, feminine. Use empathetic assertiveness to maintain harmony without losing authority. Practical example: David manages a team project. He structures timelines meticulously, masculine, but encourages brainstorming sessions where all ideas are welcomed. Feminine. The result is a productive yet innovative workflow that inspires his team. 3. Relationship integration. Relationships are natural mirrors of your inner state. Daily practices maintain sacred union and foster healthy, resonant interactions. Techniques. Active listening. Focus fully on your partner or friend, setting aside judgment and planning, feminine. Respond thoughtfully and with clarity, masculine. Check-in conversations. Ask yourself, am I expressing myself fully and honoring my partner's needs? Discuss intentions, feelings, and desires openly, integrating both. Energies. Shared rituals. Meditate together, practice synchronized breathwork, or co-create art or music. Purpose. Strengthen energetic alignment and deepen mutual resonance. Practical example. Emma and her twin flame partner start each evening with a 10-minute heart-centered meditation. They reflect on the day's highs and lows, integrating insights from both energies, which fosters mutual understanding and reduces conflict. 4. Creativity and personal projects. Sacred union enhances your ability to manifest ideas and projects by blending inspiration and structured action. Techniques. Dual phase work. Phase 1, feminine free-flowing creation, idea generation and exploration. Phase 2, masculine structuring, organizing, and executing ideas efficiently. Visualization. Imagine the project's ideal outcome, while feeling both energies harmoniously guiding your actions. Energy alignment check. Before presenting or sharing creative work, assess. Does this reflect both my clarity and my intuition? Practical example. Maya, an artist, spends mornings sketching ideas intuitively, feminine, and afternoons refining, structuring, and digitizing her designs, masculine. The resulting work is innovative, cohesive, and impactful. 5. Evening reflection and integration. Evening rituals ensure your energies are realigned, processed, and restored after a busy day. Steps. Journaling. Reflect on moments of balance and imbalance. Identify triggers and lessons learned. Set micro-intentions for the next day. Energy release. Visualization. Exhale stress or negativity, imagining it leaving your body. Inhale balanced, harmonious energy into your heart. Gratitude practice. Acknowledge accomplishments, growth, and connection. Affirm, I am whole and my inner union radiates outward. Practical example. Jordan spends 10 minutes before bed journaling interactions and outcomes, noting when he acted from alignment or reaction. He releases tension with breathwork and affirms gratitude, preparing for restorative sleep and continued balance. 6. Shadow work and continuous growth. Daily life will inevitably present challenges that activate shadows. Ongoing shadow integration maintains dynamic balance and strengthens sacred union. Techniques. Trigger awareness. Observe emotions without judgment. Ask, which energy is overactive or suppressed? Dialogue with shadow. Write or meditate, exploring fears, insecurities, or reactive patterns. Reintegration. Transform suppressed traits into constructive energy, integrating masculine decisiveness with feminine receptivity. Practical example. Sarah notices a tendency to over-control during work meetings. By acknowledging her fear of unpredictability, she consciously allows collaborative input, while maintaining clarity, balancing both energies. 7. Community and environmental expansion. Living in sacred union extends beyond personal and relational realms, influencing your community and environment. Techniques. Service-oriented actions. Lead projects with vision and compassion. Mentor or support others' growth while modeling balance. Harmonizing spaces. Create environments reflecting clarity and receptivity. Clean, organized, aesthetically pleasing, and energetically balanced. Collective practices. Participate in group meditations, volunteer work, or creative collaborations. Purpose. Extend the ripple effect of sacred union to wider circles. Practical example. David organizes workshops on emotional intelligence in his community. His balanced presence inspires participants to integrate their own inner union, amplifying positive impact. 8. Integrating sacred union into challenges. Modern life presents stress, conflict, and unexpected events. Sacred union mastery allows you to navigate adversity with balance and resilience. Techniques. Pause and center. Take deep breaths and reconnect with both energies before responding. Perspective shift. Ask, how can I respond from clarity and compassion rather than reaction? Action from alignment. Decide and act in a way that honors both inner strength, masculine, and receptivity, feminine. Practical example. Liam faced a sudden career change. By grounding in his inner union, he calmly evaluated options, consulted intuition, and took decisive steps. He transitioned smoothly, preserving balance and confidence. 9. Continuous expansion through learning. Sacred union is an evolving journey. Daily life offers opportunities to learn, adapt, and expand. Study topics that resonate with both energies, strategy and creativity, logic and intuition. Engage in workshops or mentorships that challenge growth in both domains. Reflect on experiences regularly to maintain alignment and prevent stagnation. Practical example. Maya attends a leadership course to enhance strategic skills, masculine, and participates in creative retreats, feminine. She integrates both learnings into her career and relationships. 10. Embodying sacred union in modern life. Integrating sacred union into daily life ensures that wholeness becomes your lived reality. Through morning alignment, conscious work practices, relational awareness, creativity, reflection, shadow work, and community engagement, you transform inner balance into external impact. By practicing these daily rituals, your twin flame and meaningful relationships flourish effortlessly. Your career and personal projects align with purpose and flow. Your community and environment resonate with harmony and inspiration. Sacred union is not an abstract concept. It is a practical, actionable, and transformative lifestyle. Each day becomes a canvas for integrating, expressing, and expanding your inner wholeness. Remember, union starts within, and the outer world aligns naturally. Daily practice ensures that your inner harmony radiates outward, influencing everything and everyone around you. As your journey into sacred union deepens, the relationship with your twin flame naturally evolves from a reflection of inner balance to a co-creative partnership of consciousness and energy. At this stage, your mastery of divine masculine and divine feminine energies not only enhances your personal growth, but also becomes a catalyst for collective impact, allowing your union to influence the broader world. This chapter provides practical guidance, advanced practices, and real-world examples for deepening your twin flame connection and expanding your sacred union into community transformation. 1. Twin flame as a mirror and teacher. Your twin flame relationship is fundamentally a mirror of your inner state. The deeper your inner union, the more harmonious your external connection becomes. However, even at advanced stages, challenges may arise to reveal hidden shadows or unhealed aspects. Key principles. Observation without attachment. Witness patterns and triggers in your twin flame connection without becoming reactive. Mutual growth. Recognize that both partners are evolving simultaneously, creating opportunities for learning and healing. Energetic reciprocity. Both partners' divine masculine and feminine energies should flow freely, complementing and amplifying each other. Practical example. Lucas noticed repeated disagreements with his twin flame around career choices. Instead of reacting, he reflected on his own fears of inadequacy. By addressing his inner imbalance, he approached discussions with clarity and compassion, creating dialogue that strengthened their connection rather than fracturing it. 2. Advanced practices for twin flame alignment. To deepen connection at this advanced stage, it is essential to implement practices that synchronize energy, intention, and consciousness. 8. Twin flame meditation. Purpose. Align both partners' energies and deepen mutual resonance. Steps. Sit facing each other or connect via remote meditation if separated. Visualize your energy centers, chakras, radiating light toward each other. Focus on merging divine masculine and feminine energies in both yourself and your partner. Send gratitude and love toward each other and feel the reciprocity. Duration. 10 to 20 minutes daily or several times per week. Practical example. Emma and Liam practice daily 15-minute synchronized meditation. Even when physically apart, their shared energy flow strengthens emotional and intuitive connection, allowing them to anticipate each other's needs and support growth effortlessly. B. Energy exchange practices. Purpose. Maintain energetic balance, especially during times of stress or physical separation. Technique. Visualize sending your balanced, merged energy to your partner. Receive their energy into your own heart, feeling integration and harmony. Affirm. Our union is whole, abundant, and aligned with divine purpose. 3. Shadow work within twin flame dynamics. Even at advanced levels, shadow aspects may appear as triggers or recurring challenges. Shadow work within the twin flame relationship focuses on collective awareness and mutual healing. Steps. Identify triggers. Notice which interactions evoke strong emotions such as fear, jealousy, or defensiveness. Self-reflection. Ask, what is this triggering in me? Which energy is dominant or suppressed? Communication. Share insights with your twin flame without blame, fostering vulnerability and connection. Integration. Transform reactive patterns into constructive energy, reinforcing both individual and relational alignment. Practical example. Sophia consistently felt frustration when her twin flame delayed responses. By reflecting on her own impatience and control tendencies, she addressed her shadow and communicated her feelings openly. This created space for mutual understanding and deeper intimacy. 4. Co-creation and purpose alignment. At this stage, sacred union manifests not only internally but externally through shared purpose. Twin flames often co-create projects, businesses, art, or community initiatives that reflect their combined energy and values. Techniques. Vision mapping. Identify shared goals and map the steps for balanced execution. Energy checkpoints. Periodically assess alignment of energies to ensure harmony in decision-making. Integration of strengths. Leverage individual strengths while maintaining co-creative balance. Practical example. A twin flame couple starts a wellness initiative. One partner excels in strategic planning, masculine, while the other brings intuition and creativity, feminine. Their combined energies allow the project to flourish while deepening their connection and embodying sacred union. 5. Collective impact through sacred union. Beyond personal and relational realms, advanced twin flame alignment enables you to radiate your union into community and collective consciousness. This stage transforms sacred union into a tool for positive societal change. Methods. Mentorship and teaching. Share principles of inner balance and conscious union through workshops, classes, or online content. Community leadership. Initiate projects that harmonize collaboration, empathy, and shared purpose. Energetic influence. Radiate balanced energy into your environment, consciously raising collective vibration. Practical example. David and Maya mentor local youth in emotional intelligence. By embodying balanced masculine and feminine energies, they create a safe, nurturing, yet structured environment for growth, amplifying their inner union into collective impact. 6. Navigating life transitions as a unified force. Even advanced twin flame pairs face transitions, relocation, career shifts, or family changes. Sacred union mastery allows both partners to navigate transitions with grace, clarity, and resilience. Techniques. Joint planning sessions. Combine strategic planning, masculine, with intuition and adaptability, feminine. Meditation and visualization. Imagine a successful transition outcome, merging energies to create alignment. Energetic support. Use remote energy exchange practices to maintain connection during physical separation. Practical example. Liam and Emma relocated for work. By jointly meditating, planning strategically, and maintaining energy alignment, they transitioned smoothly, avoiding relational strain and maintaining their sacred union. 7. Rituals for daily twin flame embodiment. Daily rituals reinforce connection, maintain energy flow, and expand sacred union into tangible action. Suggested practices. Morning joint meditation. 10 to 15 minutes to align energy and set shared intentions. Heart-centered communication. Daily check-ins to express gratitude, appreciation, and insights. Evening reflection together. Review day's events, celebrate alignment, and address challenges. Shared creative practice. Co-create art, music, or writing to embody balanced energies physically and energetically. Practical example. Twin flames who practice a 15-minute daily gratitude ritual report increased emotional closeness, intuitive understanding, and collaborative flow in both personal and professional projects. 8. Expanding impact beyond the twin flame relationship. Advanced sacred union allows the couple's energy to ripple into broader spheres: family, friends, workplace, and community. Methods. Modeling balanced behavior. Show others how to integrate clarity and receptivity, assertiveness and empathy. Mentorship and coaching. Offer guidance in personal development, relationships, or spiritual practices. Collective rituals. Lead community meditations, workshops, or social initiatives that promote harmony. Practical example. Sophia and Lucas conduct monthly community meditation circles, demonstrating balanced energy integration. Participants notice not only personal growth but also improved interpersonal harmony, amplifying the couple's impact. 9. Continuous growth and expansion. Even at advanced levels, the journey of sacred union is ongoing. Continuous growth ensures alignment is maintained, energies evolve, and impact expands. Techniques. Regular reflection. Weekly or monthly check-ins on personal, relational, and collective alignment. Learning and skill development. Enhance strategic, masculine, and intuitive feminine abilities. Shadow integration. Address newly arising triggers or patterns to maintain dynamic balance. Practical example. Maya and David review personal and professional goals every month, aligning energies and ensuring that their co-creation continues to reflect their sacred union and serve the collective positively. 10. Living sacred union as a legacy. Advanced twin flame practices are not solely about personal fulfillment, they are about co-creating a legacy of balance, harmony, and consciousness. When both partners embody sacred union, their relationship becomes a mirror of wholeness, inspiring others. Daily life radiates balance, creativity, and purposeful action. Community and collective energy are uplifted through conscious influence. Challenges are navigated with resilience, clarity, and grace. Ultimately, advanced twin flame integration amplifies the impact of sacred union, transforming personal harmony into a living contribution to the world. Your union becomes both a beacon and a catalyst, demonstrating that when inner balance is embodied, outer life aligns naturally, and the ripple effects reach far beyond the self. Reflection exercise for twin flame and collective expansion. Identify one area in your twin flame connection that requires deeper alignment. Apply joint meditation, energy exchange, or co-creative practice to address it. Reflect on ways your union can serve your community or collective purpose. Commit to one action per week that extends your sacred union's influence beyond your immediate relationship. By consistently practicing these exercises, your twin flame connection evolves into a source of personal, relational, and collective transformation, allowing sacred union to flourish across all dimensions of life. Sacred union is not a destination but a lifelong journey of conscious evolution, integration, and expansion. By this stage, you have cultivated a deep alignment of your divine, masculine and feminine energies, strengthened your twin flame connection, and extended your union into community and collective influence. However, the true mastery of sacred union lies in sustaining this balance throughout the myriad experiences of life, and leaving a legacy that inspires and uplifts others. This chapter provides advanced insights, practical guidance, and reflective practices to ensure your sacred union becomes a durable and transformative force. 1. Embracing life as a continuous practice. Even after years of integration, challenges, transitions, and growth opportunities continuously arise. Sacred union requires ongoing attention, flexibility, and presence. Principles for sustainability. Daily alignment. Morning rituals, meditation, and energy checks ensure consistency. Adaptability. Life circumstances will constantly shift: financial, relational, physical, or spiritual. Mindful integration. Apply union consciously in all moments, from trivial tasks to major life decisions. Practical example. Emma experiences stressful work deadlines and family obligations. By pausing for breath work, aligning her energies, and setting intentions for presence and balance, she navigates challenges without losing inner harmony, demonstrating the continuous nature of sacred union. 2. Deepening the inner union over time. The journey of sacred union involves progressive refinement of self-awareness and integration. With time, the layers of conditioning, fear, and habit are gradually peeled away, revealing deeper clarity and wholeness. Key practices: introspective reflection, weekly or monthly journaling to assess alignment and identify areas for growth. Advanced breathwork and meditation. Techniques such as synchronized chakra flow, Kundalini energy integration, or heart-centered visualization deepen inner resonance. Shadow mastery. Continuously explore and integrate latent fears, unresolved patterns, or repressed emotions. Practical example. Lucas spends time reflecting on recurring emotional triggers in his twin flame relationship. Through guided meditation and journaling, he uncovers subtle insecurities and integrates them, enhancing both personal and relational harmony. 3. Sustaining twin flame dynamics across lifespan. Long-term twin flame connection requires a combination of energetic alignment, communication, and conscious co-creation. Advanced techniques. Energy renewal practices. Regular synchronized meditations and energy exchanges maintain harmony, especially during physical separation or life transitions. Intentional growth projects. Engage in co-creative projects, business, art, philanthropy, that align with shared purpose. Resilient communication. Cultivate dialogue that balances honesty, empathy, assertiveness, and receptivity. Practical example. Sophia and Liam, married for over a decade, continue weekly meditation and joint vision mapping. They navigate career shifts, relocations, and family challenges by applying sacred union principles, maintaining relational depth and mutual growth. 4. Embodying wholeness in daily life. Sacred union is most powerful when embodied in ordinary moments, transforming the mundane into an expression of wholeness. Applications. Decision-making, align intuition, feminine, and structured logic, masculine, in personal and professional choices. Conflict resolution. Approach disagreements with calm presence, listening deeply, and responding from integrity. Self-care and rituals. Maintain physical, emotional, and spiritual health through balanced routines. Creative expression. Engage in art, writing, music, or other projects as a harmonious flow of both energies. Practical example. Maya balances a demanding career and family life by integrating morning meditation, mindful task management, and creative journaling. Her daily embodiment of union radiates into her environment, fostering calm and inspiration in others. 5. Legacy through energy and influence. The ultimate expression of sacred union lies in leaving a legacy of balance, love, and conscious impact. This transcends personal satisfaction or relational success. It influences communities, families, and collective consciousness. Methods for legacy building. Mentorship and teaching. Share insights and practices of sacred union with those seeking growth. Community initiatives. Lead workshops, healing circles, or service projects that promote harmony. Energetic presence. Model balanced behavior in every interaction, becoming a living example of integration. Practical example. David and Emma start a community initiative for youth emotional intelligence. Their consistent embodiment of sacred union provides a safe, inspiring environment for learning, generating a ripple effect of balance and empowerment. 6. Integrating sacred union with life transitions. Life transitions, career changes, relocation, aging, health challenges, or family shifts are opportunities to reaffirm and reinforce sacred union. Techniques. Pause and center. Use breathwork and meditation to stabilize energies before responding. Collaborative planning. In twin flame dynamics, integrate structured planning with intuitive guidance for joint decisions. Resilience and adaptability. Accept impermanence and embrace change as a natural part of growth. Practical example. Lucas and Sophia face a sudden job relocation. By centering themselves daily, using energy exchange practices, and planning collaboratively, They maintain equilibrium and navigate the transition gracefully, reinforcing their union. 7. Advanced shadow integration and transcendence. Over a lifetime, new challenges continuously reveal deeper layers of the shadow. Transcending and integrating shadow aspects ensures the durability of sacred union. Practical steps. Observe emotional patterns. Notice triggers that elicit strong reactions. Dialogue with shadow. Explore fear, resentment, or control tendencies through journaling or guided meditation. Transformative integration. Convert shadow traits into constructive energy that supports alignment and conscious action. Practical example. Sophia noticed impatience arising in interactions with colleagues. By acknowledging her shadow, she consciously channels her drive into supportive mentorship and patient guidance, expanding her sacred union into her professional sphere. 8. Sustaining collective impact. Sacred union's ultimate potential lies in influencing the collective positively, creating a legacy of balanced, conscious energy in the world. Strategies. Led by example. Model integration in professional, relational, and community contexts. Shared twin flame initiatives. Co-create projects that combine vision and compassion. Community education. Share tools for emotional intelligence, conscious communication, and energy alignment. Practical example. Emma and David host monthly community circles focused on emotional healing and balance. Participants report improved relationships, self-awareness, and community cohesion, illustrating the expansive impact of lived sacred union. 9. Lifelong learning and evolution. Sacred union is a dynamic journey of continuous evolution. Lifelong learning ensures your energies remain fluid, adaptable, and fully integrated. Suggested practices. Regular self-assessment. Reflect on emotional, mental, and spiritual alignment. Advanced spiritual practices. Explore energy work, breath work, meditation, and intuitive development. Collaborative growth. Share experiences with twin flame or conscious partners to co-evolve. Practical example. Maya engages in annual retreats, focused on creative intuition and strategic leadership. She and her twin flame partner incorporate insights into life and work, expanding both personal mastery and co-creative impact. 10. The eternal journey of sacred union. Sacred union is a lifelong exploration of wholeness, continually deepening and expanding into all dimensions of life. Mastery does not mean perfection, it means presence, awareness, and conscious choice. By sustaining daily practices, integrating energies into relationships, work, and community, and continuously evolving through shadow integration and learning, you create a legacy of balance and harmony. Key takeaways. Inner union is the foundation for external harmony. Twin flame dynamics mirror and amplify your inner state. Daily rituals and conscious integration maintain balance in modern life. Shadow work, reflection, and learning ensure sustainability and resilience. Your sacred union becomes a living legacy, influencing relationships, community, and collective consciousness. Reflection exercise. Identify one area in life where sacred union can be more fully embodied. Commit to a daily or weekly practice that integrates both divine masculine and feminine energies. Reflect on how your inner alignment radiates outward, influencing relationships and community. Visualize the long-term legacy of your integration and conscious co-creation. By embracing sacred union as a lifelong practice, you cultivate resilience, clarity, and wholeness, becoming a beacon of balance, love, and conscious influence. As you move forward, your journey continues, ever evolving, ever expanding, and ever reflecting the infinite dance of divine masculine and feminine energies within.